Jacob, talk a little bit about where your football team is right now. I'm sure that Friday was probably a little bit frustrating and such, and yet you guys still were in the football game as a whole. As you're near the midway point, where are you guys?
I think a lot of things are coming together. We still have some things that we've been working on, and I think they're getting better every week. So I think we'll continue to get better throughout the season and finish out strong.
Is it still some of the small things we talked about earlier in the year that just still aren't coming together?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of details that we haven't quite figured out, and then it's kind of finishing out games too, as far as like making sure we're as good in the fourth quarter as we are in the first quarter.
What does that take, though, from your perspective, to try to make sure that that fourth quarter isn't your downfall?
Well, it's a lot of we need to make sure we're focusing throughout the game. We need to focus on everything that we do as far as football goes, and it's conditioning. We need to make sure we are very conditioned, and I think for the most part, we're in pretty good shape. But there's some people that play both ways the whole game, and we get worn down. So, I mean, we need to work on that too.
Yeah. It sounds like to me it's still details that can be fixed, and that's probably at least a little bit promising to know that it's not anything that you can't overcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything that's wrong with us right now is fixable, and I think that we're still a solid team despite our record.
Are you guys, from a mindset, then staying positive? I know it's kind of difficult at this stage. You're about halfway through. How is the mindset of the team?
We're still very positive. We still believe that we're one of the better teams in the conference. Whether nobody else believes that or not, that's where we stand.
Yeah. It was, from a standpoint, Friday, they ran the football extremely well, which I was kind of surprised about in such conditions. From that standpoint, how frustrating it was just to kind of slow them down, knowing the muck that your guys were playing in.
Well, it was tough as far as because like you said, the field conditions weren't great, and we didn't have the greatest footing. But they came out and they were ready more than we were, and they performed better in the spotlight than we did.
All right, talk about this week as you prepare for Friday night. Kind of give me an idea what the scouting report is, what you guys need to do to win on Friday.
Well, Hagerstown's a pretty good team, and we're really excited to play them. It's always a great game for us every year. It's awesome. It's a great atmosphere around here. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think that they're good. They're good. I mean, really, they can run the ball, they can pass the ball, they can do all kinds of things. I think our defense can step up and really make a big difference this week.
Did it open up some eyes when you saw the score last week when they got beat 14-0? That they've kind of come back to the pack a little bit. Now you have every opportunity to do the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. They are. They're obviously not the same team they were last year, and they're not the same team they were in past years either. So, I mean, I think we definitely have a shot, and I think we can win this game tomorrow.
Okay, let me ask you one last thing, and that is, do you try to force them to throw the football knowing that Mason Hicks is a guy who can really run the football as good as anybody in the conference, but their quarterback is young? Do you want to make him throw?
Yeah, we want to get a lot of pressure on him and make sure that we're making him make good decisions and good reads and make good passes, and we're going to capitalize on it when he doesn't.